Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are playing Those Nights at Fredbear's. Remember when we played Those Nights at Fredbear's New Destiny before the channel switched to CammyZ Games? It was still CZ Games when that video was recorded. Now we are playing the new Those Nights at Fredbear's, or the old Those Nights at Fredbear's from 2015, but they remastered it. So, yeah, we're going to be playing this today. Let me turn up my volume. I can't hear it. I can't hear crap. Alright, here we go. Let's play demo. Sorry, guys. First night. Let's do this. Oh, I like this. I like this. Give me a second, guys. Sit that right there so you guys can't see my dumb keyboard. You guys can see my fingers. How about if I do a little bit of that? How about that, guys? Better. Alright, so Fredbear's Family Diner. Nice. I just open the door. Ooh. Right in. There we go. I'm going right into it. Cool. Together, Spring Bonnie. Happiness! It's your party. Ooh. The phone. The puppet in there. Hi. Hey guys. How are you guys doing? I have no idea where I'm going. Happiness. Oh, pick up the phone, man! There we go, found the office.
Hey Julio, listen, I want to apologize again for the super short notice that you're working the night shift for this last week before the renovations. I had this week booked off several months in advance for my sister's wedding, and Damien just quit. At least I assume so. He doesn't answer his phone, and he hasn't written anything in to say he's leaving, so I guess he just kind of saved enough to quit? I don't know. But that left us with just you. Not ideal, but you are the only person qualified enough for the job out of everyone. Good thing is, you get a bit of extra pay. Before anything else, though, I gotta do the legal stuff. I'm sure you got all of this in person when you started during the day, but now you gotta get the night security version, because there are some differences. Alright, I'll say we're good when you want to tune back in. Alright, let's see. Oh god, here we go. Welcome to Fredbear's Family Diner, where you are lucky enough to be a part of the most talented team of employees in Showbiz Pizza. Here you will make great connections with your community and serve the public alongside our star-studded cast of mascots that have warmed the public hearts for so long. Fredbear's Family Diner is owned under Fazbear Entertainment, and as such, you are subject to all rules and regulations within the company's provided handbook. including but not limited to harassment in the workplace, discrimination against other employees, theft of company property, tampering with company property, and all other subsections outlined in the employee behavior section inside it. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for any damage to personal property or injuries to employees, including medically definable disabilities caused by equipment during or after work hours. Fazbear Entertainment is not liable to pay any personal or private insurance companies for any incident involving the serious injury or death of any person or persons on the premises of any location that would be theirs, and are furthermore not liable to pay or compensate any employee or guests who suffer any injury caused by equipment on the premises.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, that's over with. Alright, we're good. The night shift shouldn't really be any different to your usual day, except that the place is empty. Or it should be.
Close both the doors.
That's your job, actually. Keep it
Both of
empty.
them.
You should have a company-provided flashlight with you. Handy to have, but it chews through batteries quicker than Damien went through Bonnie Bites. If it runs out, you do work in a restaurant with some pretty high-tech stuff. There's bound to be some spare batteries lying around somewhere. Oh, speaking of batteries, the power does tend to be finicky, to say the least. So if there are any issues, like if the lights start flickering, just use the monitor at the back of the office to shut it all down, then switch it back on again. Alright, boss says it messes with the reserve power generator. Listen, I couldn't make this shift, but since I am halfway across the world for this wedding, I am awake and able to help you out. So just call me back if you need me. Alright? Thanks again, Julio. Good luck this week. Oh, and before I forget, there's a curtain in the party room on the west side of the main dining room. Make sure it stays closed at all times, alright? Boss's orders. Do you have any questions before I let you go?
How am I supposed to ask questions? Okay. I don't know. Oh God. Bonnie's right there. Lift both the doors.
Hello, hello. Oh, right. At night they're switched to some sort of patrolling mode. I think the boss said it was to make sure their motors don't break. I don't know, I'm not an engineer. But I do know they won't hurt you, so just relax. Keep an eye out for anything weird. You know, make sure no one breaks in. Mr. Atton insists that curtain remains shut. I imagine to be written up for snooping. It's probably just some proprietary hardware he doesn't want people swiping. Right? He is really serious about keeping that curtain shut. I've got no idea why. If it, for whatever reason, opens up... It isn't open right now, is it? Yeah, maybe. I know the doll you're talking about, though. He's a little singing.
Okay. So how am I supposed to get rid of Fredbear?
Hey, Julio. listen, I want to apologize again for the super short notice that you're working the night shift for this last week before the renovations. I had this week booked off several months in advance for my sister's wedding, and Damien just quit. At least I assume so. He doesn't answer his phone, and he hasn't written anything in to say he's leaving, so I guess he just kind of saved enough to quit? I don't know. But that left us with just you. Not ideal, but you are the only person qualified enough for the job out of everyone. Good thing is, you get a bit of extra pay. Before anything else, though, I gotta do the legal stuff. I'm sure you got all of this in person when you started during the day, but now you gotta get the night security version, because there are some differences. Alright, I'll say we're good when you want to tune back in. Alright, let's see. Oh god, here we go. Welcome to Fredbear's Family Diner, where you are lucky enough to be a part of the most talented team of employees in Showbiz Pizza. Here, you will make great connections with your community and serve the public alongside our star-studded cast of mascots that have warmed the public hearts for so long. Fredbear's Family Diner is owned under Fazbear Entertainment, and as such, you are subject to all rules and regulations within the company's provided handbook, including but not limited to harassment in the workplace, discrimination against other employees, theft of company property, tampering with company property, and all other subsections outlined in the employee behavior section inside it. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for any damage to personal property or injuries to employees, including medically definable disabilities caused by equipment during or after work hours. Fazbear Entertainment is not liable to pay any personal or private insurance companies for any
I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna explore the building a little bit. Nothing. There's a big old dumpster right there. There's two. Caution, do not play let's get this. Let's try to beat the first night. It shouldn't be that hard. Could I turn the power off? Here's the pizza.
Hey, Julio. Do you have any questions before I let you go? Hello? Oh, yeah. You may already know since you work days, but sometimes Freddy will randomly start his little showtime routine up on stage. It's not actually a real thing he does. It's a bug somewhere in his software. Not a problem during the day, obviously, but at night, when you're running off of reserves, not great for the building. So while he's doing his performance, shut the power down with the monitor in the back of your office. Simple. Should cut it early and keep him from busting the power system. You just turn it back on after the little countdown's up. Mr. Afton is always trying to save every penny he can when it comes to business. One of the ways he does this is to disconnect the building from the grid at night and run the bare minimum off of reserve power. It does something where it holds some of the excess from the daytime, then runs on it till the morning when it kicks back on around 6. Reserve power shouldn't cut out either, in case you were wondering. Not unless you're being excessive with the powered system there. Those doors are released and held shut magnetically, which can eat at the power. And if you're not patrolling, checking for intruders, using the cameras the whole time instead, that'll also use a bunch. As long as you do all that, you'll be good. If it runs out, you'll just be in a dark building. Well, darker. Not like something horrific's gonna happen if it does. That's odd. You should be on the approved personnel list. See, while they're patrolling, they also act as additional security guards. They can pick up that new RFID stuff from your work badge, and if you're not approved to be in the building at night, they'll alert the authorities and attempt to restrain you until they show up. Management should have given you an updated work badge. Maybe something's up with the shift data system. I'll try and get a hold of the tech team tomorrow since they're not on call right now. See if we can get this fixed for you. In the meantime, just stay out of their way. Your office does have those heavy-duty doors you can close to keep yourself from getting detained. Good luck, Julio. I'm sure I'll get a hold of them for you. Oh, yeah. Afton designed it with the heavy doors in case of emergencies. He's always been a big fan of the heavy-duty bunker kind of stuff. He's a bit of a crackpot. The magnet parts are kind of weird, but I think it was for fire safety, if I had to guess. Probably can't have a room with no way out in case the power cuts out. You'll get hotboxed in that thing real quick. See you later, Julio. You got this.
How did Fredbear even see me? Let's look at the extras. But what do I have to do? Because literally, I was under that table that whole time. And Fredbear still got me. How did he do it? How did he do it? I don't know, man. I don't like Fredbear. Fredbear sucks. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications for more videos just like this. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Leave a like on this video. If this video gets about 20 likes, I will do another episode of this game. See you guys soon. Bye. Have a great day, guys.
You could